verily impressive. That was really good. It's just like, I don't want to say like you get to a point and then it just seems impossible. But I find that when you get to like that like level 19 threshold or whatever, by the time you actually figure out what your letter options are, having enough time to get words in, especially with the lock mechanism, it's tough. Seriously tough. But good evening. How are we all? Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Leo, my guy, thank you for 96 months. Love it, dub. I'm never doing that. No, it was great. I love that. It's a great sound. It's a truly satisfying experience. I'm doing all right. Got a bit more energy than yesterday, at least for now. This is all right. Still got a fair few things that need done, but I have tomorrow school, and not off, like off school, but of school. And then the weekend. So all is all right. Well, so I had once upon a time a conversation. I'll keep it nice and vague. So I was speaking to an individual, and they were telling me about the kind of experience that their child has had at school. So they'd be like, oh, well, they're working from home, and then the school send stuff to do, and it's just not reasonable, and they can't do and whatever. And like if there's a snow day and they have work to do online, and I'm like, yep, this is all stuff that we do. Like me being in education as a teacher, and I'm like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's just a lot of work. And I'm like, you're a parent. And like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's good for them to do work from home. And then went on to talk about some of the shows they watch. And this person said that they watch Rick and Morty with their 12-year-old child. And I'm like, okay. Like, definitely not appropriate for a 12-year-old. I'm like, if you've got a show that's got swearing in it and your kid's like 15, I mean, I totally understand that, like, with all the stuff that's out there, it's maybe incredibly normalized to be like 11 or 12 years old and be open to that world. I wouldn't do that with my child. Like, personally, not like from a teaching point or from a professional point or whatever. So I wasn't very happy with that discussion. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So so far the run's exactly the same. I suspect the rest will be the same. It's only, I mean, the great thing about it is it's a 2-hour run, so we should be fine and well with this. Gee willikers. Right, hang on. I'm deleting this now. I don't want to hear this again. What are these sounds? It's like a Final Fantasy Christmas, but terrifying. Right, there it is. Delete. No, it can't delete the file because it's being used. Right, I'm keeping that folder open for later. I mean, like, I think I actually was too late on showing yesterday, but like, I was going through like the VOD edits and the music stuff. Here, I'll show you very quickly, and then we'll crack on with this. I think I can get it up quickly and easily where it won't take time to go through. Right. This video doesn't exist in the real world, by the way. All right. Okay. Because I've already... This is a weird thing to do. Right, we need to find some Chocobo Hot and Cold. All right, here we go. So this is Outer. Where's my 1440p? Anyway. Wait, this is Marsh. 834. If I it before. All right, get ready for this. And then, yeah, that'll do the next thing. So we love Vala a Flamenco. If it's not Don Lagoon, that's the next Vamo thing. Flamenco. Do we check? Here we go. So we're at 36. So we're about 13 minutes behind real time. Yeah. So that means 57 plus 13 means about 10 past 9 is when... Yeah, so like 9:10 real time. Yeah, copyright happens. And there will be... Just wait until you see the Fortnite VODs come out and you'll be like, where are all the iconic themes? Everything, no, I'm not even joking, right? When you look at the strikes, there's a list of like 11 Vala al Flamenco in a row. It's like bang, bang, bang every single time. So it's literally, there's a segment that's like 45 minutes in a row. And I've had to just completely wipe it from all of the actual audio. All right, this is the Gordon stuff. Wait, what's he buying there? That might be a Bolt book. And then a Cure book? I actually buy extra Cures. Maybe it's a Fire book and a Cure book, which I think I'd probably get earlier. curious. I actually don't remember what the books are in order. Hang on. Do I really not have something at the start of the game, please? Yeah, it was a fire book and a cure book. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Right. Palom. All these extra I mean, I totally get the step in it. That's all grand. Pirates. Black Magic Cave. Healing the skipping counters. What can you even do? Like, what is there even to do in the game? You're just playing the game. Like, FF2 is just run through the game and punch things with the book. There it is. Stuff. Bighorn. Book. Punch. Black Mask. He teleports out? Makes sense. Yeah. I even had students asking about Hollow Knight today. They're like, you playing Hollow? I was like, I really like Hollow Knight. That's actually, that's smart. That's a good play. Why did I not think? Okay, is there any reason to not exit out of here? Changes your steps. Okay. Like, part of me is just like, oh, I really don't want to. But now I'm thinking, like, how many different dungeons is there a chest? Hello there. All right. Oh, let's see. Super Metroid, amazing. Symphony of the Night, amazing. No, I think, yeah, I do love 2D platformers and Metroidvanias. Like Celeste is amazing. Hollow Knight's amazing. Shovel Knight's amazing. Okay. So save reset, hard reset for this cave, naturally. Talk to the egg. There's nothing worse than forgetting to talk to the egg here. Or Dragoon, or whatever it is. My brain saved me for a bit. Okay, yeah, so. Into the castle, back in the world map, yeah. Dum, 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 dum. I mean, if you want the clip, just do !! highlight. And then we'll pull the VOD if you would like that. It's not like I don't ever say that. I mean, I think I genuinely have a feeling if I type the words, yeah, I was like, I know I made an Easter egg stream command. By the way, there's more than one of those. So if anyone wants to, like, I have actually got some like secret commands that aren't triggered by exclamation marks. All right, as we go through as normal, healing, and blah 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 blah. Stuff. Two Chimera. That's about as good as it gets. Does he wall warp? Oh, what a fight. Well done, Bison. I don't even know. Do any of you even know the speedrunner Bison who's got record? There was a time when Bison was going for like the NES trilogy. Or at least if I remember correctly, I think he was getting like 1, 2, 3 Nintendo's any percent runs. I think he definitely had 2 and 3. I don't know if he got 1. Or maybe it was 1 and 2 and didn't get 3. Can't really remember. Alright, back to Altair. In to get mana refill. Up to the castle to advance the video game. Queen Lamia fight. Which also, who decided it would be a good idea to put the Nutcracker Suite in Final Fantasy II? Not that you're hearing the Nutcracker Suite, but Is it? Or is it Swan Lake? I think it's Swan Lake maybe that plays here. Anyway, that fight can be sketchy without wall warp. So it can. Yeah, this has definitely got... it's not a riskier step route, but it's definitely got like a way more, I guess, linear step route. Which is fine. The thing is, like, at the end of the day, you could literally do the entire FF2 run without doing a single Sea of Hard reset to reset the encounter seed. Which might be optimal at some points, probably not in others. Like, you probably get, you know, you'd have to, like, test, I imagine, for encounter tables and things. To the Colosseum. But the only thing about that is that your steps would need to be perfect for much longer. One of the really nice things about hard resetting after, like, when you get to the world map, is that the worst case scenario is if you mess up your encounters and you need to reset, you only ever reset back to the most recent world map screen or dungeon or whatever. So you lose very little time by always hard, like, saving hard resetting. So, like, you'll see my notes are, like, literally riddled with it. So well, we can look from then on, but like here, Altair Castle, world map, Sea of Hard reset. So that's my steps are resetting. Colosseum, run, fight the Behemoth, get out of there, Finn Castle, and I would bet money as soon as we get out of Finn Castle, there's another hard reset. So, like, that's relatively typical, but yeah. But also, I imagine it loses such incredibly little time in the overall run. Like, enough maybe for the difference between record or not, but for my purposes, I want to have, like, the most reliable, consistent marathon route, losing the least amount of time possible. So I'm totally fine with having all the save hard resets. It's really interesting to see the steps in the record, though, because I've not watched this VOD in a long time. It's really tough. Like, ever since I started doing the big endurance marathons, like, my focus has gone so far away from, like, what is the world record route, what does record look like, to how can I get the most reliable run. Kind of sad. But I mean, like I've said 1,000 times, that FF Eta here. I wonder if he exits out of here as well. He walks out of here. That's so curious. I wonder how much it actually is to do with like I totally see a world where Bison's like properly rooted out the resets and like find out where it's better to exit and when not. Because also like by walking, to the teleporter and those extra steps might skip an encounter that exiting wouldn't. But I don't honestly know. Like, I'm a little bit out of that. No, he's not doing late wall, I don't think. But he will get, yeah, life books. He's probably getting cure books as well. I get a lot of stuff earlier. The White Mask Cave. He's exiting out of White Mask Cave as well. I am 100% adding. I'm adding all of the exits because if I'm resetting at the end of the dungeon anyway, my steps don't get affected by that. Okay. in the city of Kiev. Okay, doppelganger. So actually, I mean, that exit thing will, I mean, how much is it going to save? A couple of seconds? 30 seconds or maybe. That's still huge. So maybe, no. In my head, I'm like, should I reroute steps? That's not a big priority, actually. So what I might actually want to do with the notes is make a note to add exit at the end of dungeons and not actually do it for this one. There are much bigger things that I need to learn. Okay. My apologies for all the typing. There's much excitement happening around the world. Okay. The Christ Rod. Jolly lovely. Leviathan. Leviation. Levitation scroll. Gordon! It's Richard. It's not Gordon. I don't know who anyone is. Gordon's the blonde one, the king of the prince of the Finn. The worm. Nice. And then up to Mysidia Tower. Love Mysidia Tower. The music's amazing. Oh, it's not what I mean. I don't know what the like refreshing or something would be a better word, Habe. But it's just like most people when they talk about speedrunning, I'm either learning or rooting. Well, the thing is, I'm not even derusting. What I'm doing is I'm watching the world record VODs to see if I need to like update my notes with anything. So it's like, I don't know. It's like rooting, theory crafting, or whatever. Yeah, it's a messy thing. So saying learning just means that, oh, I'm going through and I'm checking and seeing and whatever. Etc., etc., etc. Thanks very much. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to suggest that my attention is somewhat elsewhere. There is a world in which my hands might be doing other things in other places. Oh my gosh. Oh my giddy aunt. I just tried to join FFbot in Discord. Oh my gosh. That's shameful. That's a low point for me. Yeah, it is one of those ones. I don't think we actually ever had any intention of like trying to win the leaderboard. I didn't even know about the prize for top 3. Like Elbod literally DM'd me, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But then it's really grown a lot of momentum, which is very, very cool. I don't know. I'm kind of letting Eartha lead very much, and I'm just doing what I'm told, which is that's my most functional role right now. Like being a healer in 14. I'm just there to support the team. Oh. Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, it's in the Discord, Habe. So if you like scroll up in the FF bot chat, you'll see the mod. It's okay. It's like there's a really famous. No, it's probably not famous at all. I probably know it because I'm a tuba player. I'll show it on the screen in a moment. Okay, or let me pull this up. There we go. So I think we're looking at the heavy gunner will be our. I think that we're looking at something like that. So yeah, something to that effect. Like this is really cool. There are like fun tuba and sousaphone memes on the internet. I think this was like one of the first ones that I saw. And then there's one of like there's like an Asian girl with like a tuba on her shoulder and like firing off people away from her. Like that was, I think, the first one I saw, and I was like, oh, that's fun. Something like this. This isn't the one, but like, this seems to be a thing. I don't know why it seems to be a thing, but it seems to be a thing. Okay. The dungeon. La 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 la. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot more singing now that I'm back to school, and I'm literally singing every day now. I need to get my chops back though. Like for day one, I was so rusty, and it was like, oh my gosh. It wasn't like I didn't sing at all during the holidays or during summer, but like, I guess also like you talk a lot more when you're teaching and etc. etc. But like, whoa, that was. Oh, I can pull that out at some point. Maybe another birthday sing-song stream. It would be cool to do tuba, but I just don't think that's a realistic situation unless I had like a detached house from others, or I had a room with soundproofing. Like, and I really committed to it. It's also so weird to see any percent now because I'm so used to like all the prep that I've done this year on 2 has been for all bosses. And I'm like, why are you not fighting the dragon there? Yeah, I mean, I've got a mute, like, so it's not like I can't make it quieter, but I just don't, I can't imagine a world being wall to wall with another house. And people being okay with that noise. Whirlwind? Whirlwind? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, wow. He boo-fooed his steps? I don't think there's a world in which you would force a Golem Knight encounter. Oof. But this is one of the worst fights in the run. Like, Emperor is just like such potential. And he wall warped Emperor? Of course. Ooh. Alright, to Sid. Extra steps. And out again. Wait, he's walking out? And then, okay, I guess, yeah. I mean, it's all step stuff. I think we can fairly safely assume that he doesn't accidentally walk out of the house because he can't exit quicker. It would be ridiculous. Oh, it's so weird to see this movement. I intentionally map out my FF2 movement to try to go as many, like only go one direction as much as I can. And then another direction as much as I can. All right, I mean, we're literally at the last dungeons. There's almost nothing that you could optimize here. Oh yes, the music from Lord of the Rings. We goofed his steps twice? Crazy. This is terrifying. Like this in the final dungeon, if you get an encounter, you can just rip. Straight rip. Alright, so literally all that should be happening now is running and gunning. I only do this as a marathon safe thing. And honestly, the better thing would not be buying potions. I only buy potions because they're cheaper and I can afford a bunch of them. But if I can buy ethers, I actually haven't looked into it. Ethers fully restore your MP, so then I could just switch out the potions for cures. But yeah, we're now in the final dungeon, so let's just crank it. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Yep. Yep. Heal, encounter. Yep. Good. Yep. All very normal. Yep. Fine movement. Yep. It's going. Yep. Lovely. Yep. Final. Pandemonium. Love it. Yep. Great. Very normal. Standard is exactly what I'd expect. Looks good. Tight. Very tight. Yep. Teleport. Yep. Lovely. Whoa, another encounter? Wow. That looked like 3 encounters. But obviously, like Bison's not like counting steps and going really slow and whatever on this. Oh, there we go. World record. All right, nice. That is, from what I can tell. Quote unquote the same run. So all we have to do is go to the top of my notes. Save. All right. FF3. I also believe FF3 will be the same. There'll be a couple of things I might be able to point out that will be different. but not things that I can do anything about for either marathon or... Oh, what did I do? Hit fine point 10. Yeah, nothing that I think I can do marathon-wise for. Oh, it's already done the reset. Okay. Ah, why can I hear that? Oh, because I haven't muted it. Did I mute the other one? Or is my music just louder than it? Very possible. Okay, so where are we even at? Yeah, fight the first one, kill the guy, pick up the chest. There's actually like arguably zero reason for me not to pick up the other things. Because it doesn't cost any steps. It just means like the shopping's slower, but it gives me more money, which means more potions, but that's whatever. Because like the way I'm playing things, I need like so many extra potions potentially. So like all these skip things, we used to get all of this back in the day. So there's a world in which adding those pickups back in is an idea. But again, like, that would be adding it to buy potions for marathon stuff, and I can just leave it and pick them up and then ignore that if I don't, so I don't know. So... Also, I need to redo the manips for all bosses. I have a cool new strat. Is it a cool new strat? Okay, right. So altar done. Shopping. Sell things. Basically, we just need 99 eye drops. That's all it comes down to. Pick up the potions so that we can do the manip. Down. Hard reset. Etc. Etc. Menuing in order to get the right thing. Come through. 100% confident it'll be double skeleton. And I wonder if he gets double eye drop. I'm sure Yogi will get double eye drop. We're looking for 2 drops. As far as I can tell, and then you just continue on with the run. Like, look how disgusting this is. Like, this is the notes that I have for eye drop minute. But the idea, so like duping an FF3 Nintendo, very very cool. So depending on your inventory position, depending on how many you've got, depending on drops, depending on certain things, you can either have items go down the table that they're part of. So you can have weapons that get gradually more powerful to each one as it is. And then you can do the same with like key items. So like we'll get the silk key and the earth fang and stuff early by doing dupes. But also you can do like level stuff. So I can't remember what the thing is, but I'm pretty sure this is where we glitch our level. I mean, we get level H5 for the first player by getting the double drop and having the eye drops in the second to last right slot or something. There's a game facts thing on all the item stuff. It's very, very cool. Right, so anyway, here, all normal. Skimming thing. Red wizard. So we got white wizard on second character so that they can use cure. And then whenever we eventually res our other guy, let's see, we've done... So we're here, yeah. So we're curing with the white mage, and then we've got our red mage, and then we'll switch the magic over to the red mage so that the red mage can use white and black magic. Actually, do we use black magic? Arrow's white magic. Maybe it's time magic or something like frog or something. Or toad. I don't know why red. Maybe because red does physical... probably because of the damage and not the magic, actually. All good. We go around. In and out. And run away from Bahamut. One day we'll do the RTA Bahamut. The Bahamut kill. Actually, that's a terrible... Should never... No, that's a terrible idea. Let's not do that ever. Extra steps into Tosis. Sell the eye drops because we don't need them anymore. We don't actually have onion helms in record. You just sell them all because you'll get... Well, you don't use it for a fight later that we would in Marathon. There's also going to be one other difference. It's still so weird to see any percent stuff. All bosses is so much fun. Very, very cool. Trying to find a thing and I can't see it. It's probably not the most obvious search term. Nope. That's fine. We'll leave it for now. So here, you don't actually have to magic skip encounters. You can talk to the water. Very cool. Grand. So, okay, this is here. Yeah, big rat. So, arrow and fight. Oh, lovely. Let me leave. Healy. Yeah, so this is going to be different from how I likely do it. I might try this and figure out how it works, but like you'll see character switches, and I'm pretty sure like that's buffering movement to get certain encounters. So I think it might only be the quad pack of the goblins that do double potion drops, but there's like a very easy, consistent way that's not really much slower. So here you would like go up a bit to find the space. This is really, really cool. This is possibly one of the cooler optimizations in the run. Like to get the goblins where it is, because now you can go directly into thingy tower, the Tower of Owen. Very, very cool. That's probably one of the coolest parts of the run, I think. So now we've got Toad, curing. Hey, Exton, how's it going?
Do I hear 5?
Oh, thank you for 5 months. Hurrah! Thank you very much indeed. I hope you're well. All right. Medusa loose. So we kill everyone with arrow and then we fight. You'll also notice the health is slightly different. Now, for FF4, like... Is there a reason? Yeah, we'll watch through the FF4 and see if there's anything that takes me by surprise, just for like solidarity's sake. But realistically, there can't be. The record is like 7 years old at this point. In fact, it might even be 10 years old at this point. Right, double Tearving. Early equipment move to Toad so that you can go straight through there without the dialogue box. Very, very cool. And then we untoad immediately afterwards, as is often the case. Yep. And then we fight Gutsuko and then we Otterhead out. Man, the Otterhead tech is so cool. We didn't used to have Otterheads. Or did we? Did we always have Otterhead? I'm pretty sure Otterhead was something that wasn't in the old route for this. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely misremembering. Magic Heal. And into Flamme Cave. Is there a different step route for Flame Cave now? Hang on. So he's out. Oh, no. Save hard reset and then Flame Cave. Okay, yeah, it's all good. All good. Yeah, and better times when we cared more about the community and the animals. What is this? No, what is this sound? Okay. That's another one for the burn and never have again. Just let me open up my file explorer. I can search delete this one later. Like, part of me wonders. So I've got I think, give or take, all the FF14 music. But I don't know the difference between these albums where everything's in English and the ones where it's in, I would imagine, but don't know if it's in Japanese, but that would be my guess. But the thing is, like, I don't know if these are duplicates and stuff, but like I also like don't know how to tell. I mean, I guess I could like translate them or something and see, but like, oh, these sounds are inhumane. Okay. Right, so we've done that. Dwarf keyed, otter headed out. And away we go. To Talkle Town. Water tile, water tile, water tile, water tile. Uppity down diddy, uppity down diddy. Lovely. God, man, imagine if you used a metronome to count the beats so that you would know where to go here. You're getting lots of trouble. Does anyone think a metronome's third-party manip still? Or are people cool with using a metronome in speedrunning? For timing tricks and stuff. I got heat for that in FF7 back in like 2015, 14, 15 or something, like really early on. I used the metronome for timing things, like then the train at, where's the train? Coral? And stuff like that, and the breath mini game at Junin. And yeah. So there are some things that people use in speedrunning to help support them with the run. And over time, people's opinions have changed on certain things. So the metronome one really simply is that if I want to do like a trick or a skip or a glitch or something in the game that's timing based. So let's say, I don't know, let's just say for argument's sake, there's a jump in a game. And if I line everything up and I set a metronome to 130 beats per minute and I jump exactly on the 5th beat, I always get this jump and that allows me to skip something. Then the argument is that without the metronome, I wouldn't be able to do that jump. Now, obviously, you could do it without the metronome, but the metronome's idea is to make it more consistent. So the argument is that you're cheating by having a third party or like a tool that's assisting you with the run, so it's not legit. But so many tools and things have come out since then. So like FF10, RNG tracker, so that you know whether you need to steal in a fight or have a character dead, or when a character's dead, how it affects the RNG, how to get drops and stuff. And FF8, we've got a tool for tracking cards so that you can always get the Zell card first try from Mad Inch. There's one for getting final party manipulation. These are all tools that you could track as a human and do all the calculations and work out the timing. But having the tool, you can plug the data in and then it returns with the timing for things. And FF7, there's not any tools, I don't think there's any tools needed for any of the manips in it. I think it's all visual cues now. We did have spreadsheets that we used though for like Final Descent. Zero party on that. That used to have a spreadsheet that you would put data into. Final Fantasy 12 RNG helper. So it tracks your cure spells so that you know what your RNG is, so that you can manipulate chests and contents and stuff. So lots of the runs, not lots, some of the runs now have very substantial tools. Some of which would be completely achievable just like some of it you could do just by like memorizing, but it'd be a crazy amount of memorizing. Some of it, like you could have it written down and you could do the maths and be like in FF12, be like, right, cure spell 300, 302, 303. And then you find that pattern and you're like, okay, this is where I am on the table, and you go from there. So yeah. So but it like everything starts somewhere and then goes back and forth. So there are even like some runners in games. This is not specific to Final Fantasy, but there are some people who like will refuse to use certain tools because they don't think it's or it doesn't align with their values for what the speedrun is, and that's absolutely fine. Like the thing at the end of the day, because I've spoken about this before. Because we had a conversation about integrity during the FF Fortnite race with Zero, and it was like, if you're using tools, is it cheating? If you're using glitches, is it cheating? All that kind of stuff. I mean, like a tale as old as time. You know, our glitch is cheating, our sequence breaks cheating. But as far as the speedrun's concerned, if there is an accepted rule set by a community or an official rule set on a leaderboard, whether or not you consider it to be cheating, sadly doesn't matter for that specific instance, because there is an established acceptance of this. So if you're following the rules of the official category that's on a leaderboard that has an official rule set, you're doing the run. Whether or not it's got cheating or not doesn't matter, because it's established that's the run. And if you want to do that run differently, that's fine, and you might still meet all the rules and you might still submit. But you might not, and it depends, you know? And there's nothing that says that you have to run exactly as other people do and whatever. Like, no one's going to stop you doing your thing. That's awesome. You know, the age-old, if there's a category that you want to run that doesn't exist, go ahead and run it. You don't need a leaderboard to validate something that you're doing. Like when we had 4 different versions or 3 different versions of Final Fantasy VII, 100%. That was a joy to follow. Etc., etc. All right, we are just about to hit 8:30, so we'll go through the ancient ruins, and then we'll call it for tonight. And then tomorrow off, back on Saturday to do Final Fantasy VIII No Junction. So I've got it set up for Saturday and Sunday. It will take longer than Saturday and Sunday. It is not what I would describe as a short run. It can be, but like I'm really bad at it. So we're effectively doing it, you know, it's more of a fun run than anything else. Okay, there we go. That is going to do it for me for tonight. So let's go to this screen, I guess. Because that way I can start moving things off screen. Yeah, nowadays using a metronome is pretty accepted as being fine. But there are definitely like the completely valid opinions about using tools that is like either tracking like RNG or helping manip RNG. I think my FF8 No Junction PB is like 30 hours or something. Let me look it up. Open splits from file. Final Fantasy VIII No Junction. Any percent No Junction. Oh, my PB's 23 hours. That's my worst segments. Do I have a PB in this? No. Okay. My worst segments are my best segments. Okay. My run's 23 hours. Really? Man, I'm so good at video games. Anyway. So we'll not get it finished on Sunday, but I think we'll get it finished the Saturday afterwards, which would be really cool. Right, do I need any of this stuff up? No, I don't. I can close that. I can close this and pull up the VOD later. I don't need this. This can be closed. This can be closed. I can get rid of these. I've got this. I'll keep a track on that as best I can. I don't want to update Firefox. Leave me alone. Pull that over here. Amazing. Okay. Is there anything else? I can cut the chat thing. Definitely don't need BizHawk. Definitely don't need the notes and stuff. Folders I need so I can delete everything. Those darned tunes. Okay. So, like I said, gonna call it for tonight. Tomorrow off, so the new stream schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so Monday and Friday off, so I can get stuff ready at the beginning and the end of the week. And then Final Fantasy VIII No Junction on Saturday, Sunday, and then next week back to more FF stuff. So again, the primary goal right now is to go through all the any percents of 1 through 16 and update notes and learn some stuff. So TLDR, FF6 brand new route, FF7 brand new route, FF11, I don't know brand new, but brand new route. FF13, need to find what route I'm going to do because it's just so, I'm always really clunky with 13. 16 new stuff. And then we should be good to go from there. So have an amazing day. Okay, oh, I forgot. Where are we going? It's a thing that people do when they play video games. That's maybe spoilery and new. Yeah, let's raid Shane. Shane's doing Final Fantasy VI Glitchless. He raided us yesterday, I believe. A true king of Final Fantasy. Like, one of the absolute finest Final Fantasy I runners. Quite potentially, as far as Nintendo goes, I think unquestionably the best Final Fantasy I speedrunner. But yeah, all around good guy and superhero and all of the rest of the things. Oh, he's just finished his run. Very, very cool. Right, I will see you all in 2 days' time. Have an amazing night. Take care of yourselves. All the best. Have a good one, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.